Morning Year 5s, it's Wednesday I think, and we're going to get started with our maths video. So don't forget, all the tasks for Wednesday are on one document, they're all under Wednesday. Going to get started. Ooh, it fits almost perfectly on the screen today. So, our square number task first, so 6 squared, 9 times 9 squared. You should know our squared numbers. 6 times 6 is 36, 9 times 9 is 81. Skills from year 4, hopefully there. And now what you need to do is 36 times 81. Now hopefully you're not sitting there going, oh my days, how do I do that? Because, again, in year 4, you should remember 0 the hero. And we did revisit this over the year. This should be second nature to us. So, 6 times 1 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3. Remember, you always work with the number in the ones column first. Okay, now you're done with that. Don't forget your 0 the hero. Now that, remember, is doing the placeholders job, because we're now going to do 6 times 8, but technically this 8 is in the tens, so this is technically 6 times 80. The 0 is there just to make our lives easier. So 8 times 6, well 8 times 5 is 40, so 8 times 6 is going to be 48. Carry the 4 down there. 80 times 6 is 480. The 0 has just helped us out, because we're working in our tens. And then 3 times 8, or 3 times 80, so 8, 16, 24, add 4, 28, and add it up, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8 add 1 is 9, 2. So your answer there should be 2,916. What a tasty question to start off with this lovely Sunday morning. Next one, 5 squared add 60. Well, this is a balanced equation. You have to do the same. You have to, not balanced equation, yeah, equal on both sides. You've got your equal symbol here. So whatever it is on this side, it equals the same on this side. So 5 squared, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 add 16, 25, 35. It's going to be 41. So you just need to make this side equal 41. So something take away 12 is 41. 36. Now this isn't the cube root. This is just normal square root. So what is the square root of 36? So 36 is the answer, but what number times by itself makes 36? Well, you can go through your square numbers. 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4, 16, 5 times 5, 25, 6 times 6, 36. Boom. Right, next one. Amy says that all prime numbers are odd. Is she correct? Why? Now, they are all odd, other than the number 2. 2 is even, and you can only make 2 by timesing 1 and itself. That's a prime number. So no, 2 is a prime number. Prime factors of 44. Remember, you can make this anyway, so 44, I'm looking at that thinking that's in the 11 straight away. 11 times 4. 11's prime. Stop that one there. How do you make 4? 2 times 2. Oh, that was an easy one. There you go. 11 times 2 times 2 makes 44. 11 times 2 is 22. Times 2 is 44. Beautiful. All right, tasty one here. Factor pairs of 72. I've given you this one because it's a slightly larger number than I sometimes give you in the morning. But this is the sort of thing that you'll come across in tests. You know, there'll be those cheeky 1 marks at the start of a test. And they'll give you a slightly higher number because it will go slightly past some of your times tables. So, this is why we do the system. Start with 1. 1 times 72. Now it's even, so it must be 2. So you need to work out what that is. Now you can halve that. You can even do a little 72 divided by 2 in the corner. But it's 36. Okay, so until we get to 36, there's potential for this. 3. Right, now I don't know. My 3's up to 72. I do know them to 10. 3 times 10 is 30, which means I know them to 20. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 20 is going to be 60. So I can go from there. So 63 would be 21. 66, 22. 69, 23. 72, 24. It's using facts you already know. Okay, get as close as you can. What is it times 10? Ooh, can I keep doubling that? I'm going to have 3 4s. 40, well, 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 20 is going to be 80 then. Take 4 off 76. Ah, yes it is. That's going to be 18. So not if some of you have not got some of these larger ones, this lesson learnt today. I've done this, genuinely done this on purpose. Okay, you need to start thinking more than just your 12 times tables. You're using your facts that you know. 5 can't be 5s. 6. Oh, it is in the 6s, isn't it? 5 times 12 is 60. So 6 times 12 is 72. Busy one. 7s. Well, no, because 7 times 10 is 70, so it can't be. 8. 8 times 10. Oh, 8 times 9, isn't it? Yeah, 8 times 9 is 72. Running out of room on this. 10. No. 11. No. 12. Oh! As soon as we've got one. As soon as we've got that, we're done. Right, there you go then. Interesting how you did with that one. Alright, these ones here. Missing angle on a 180 degree. You've got 45. So 45, 55, 65, 75, so 135. Missing angle on 180, but you've got 2 of them here. 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh my days. That's simple. 100. Next one, 64 and 64. You've got a missing one up here. You know that triangles equal 180. Boom. We know that fact. So 64 and 64, well 6, 6, 12, 4, 4 is 8, 128, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 2 extras, 52. Lovely. Now, that would normally be the end, but I want to go through the answers for, I'm just going to move it there, for our triangle task, because if we scroll a bit further down, we've got these. So, the scaling ones, I'm not going to go through the answers for, because, let's be honest, year 5s, I've given you a clue here. All interior angles of a triangle equal 180. All triangles equal 180 inside. Isosceles have 2 angles the same. You should remember that scalenes, none of them are the same. The other thing, even if you didn't remember, your first set, it says here, are scalene triangles. If you're given 2 of the angles and you're only finding the last one, you're just making 180. Even if you can't remember what a scalene triangle is, if you look at a question and you've got 2 of the angles and you're finding the third one, we just add them together. What have you got left? So I'm not going to go through those answers. Add them together and get that last one to 180. Okay, and that goes for all of these ones. So 68 out of 31, what is that? How many left to 180? Okay, I am going to go through the isosceles ones though, because remember, isosceles, 2 angles are the same. Now, technically speaking, for some of these, you can't, that one especially, well, I think it's just that one actually, you can't tell which one the opposite angle is 64, but it doesn't matter. It's not asking you what is this one, it's asking you to finish them off. So, all you need to know is that you've been given one angle, one of the other angles is going to be the same as that. Alright, so, I'm very quickly just gonna go through these. So, I've kind of roughly drawn them out, which, to be fair, is probably what you might have done as well. So, 32, well, let's be honest, that one's probably going to be 32 as well. All of a sudden, you've got yourself a question just like the scaling ones, 32 and 32, 64, and then it'll be, you just make it to 180. So 64, 74, well, that'll be 116, wouldn't it? No, I've just done that in my head, but you can calculate that. Some of you might have done 64 and then done 180, take away 64, take it away from how much you know. Hope I get the right answer here. 17 take away 6 is yeah, there you go, 116. And the same goes for these ones. Now, this one here, you've got 38. Now, looking at that, it's clear, obviously in my rough drawing, but on the screen it's clear that that's not the same as these 2 are the ones that are the same. So you know it's going to equal 180. You've got 38. So first of all, let's take away what we know. We need to find what we've got left. So, taking that, 7 take away 3, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1 take away nothing. So you've got 142. So these 2 here equal 142 because it's an isosceles and it's clear that these 2 are the same. To be fair, on that drawing, There should really be 2 lines there to show that those 2 are equal. So, how do you then find out what this is? You know they're going to be the same. They're equal. Well, let's divide it. You've got 2 angles. Let's divide it by 2. 142 divided by 2. Now, we're dividing by 2. It's also an even number. This isn't going to be too tricky. How many 2's go into 1? None. Okay. Done with the 1. But we haven't used it, so we're going to carry it over. 2 into 14, that's 7. How many 2's fit in 2? Well, 1. There you go. 71 and 71. You can always add them all up and check. This one, oops. That's not my best drawing. Is going to be, that one's also going to be 76. So what is this one going to be? Well, 7, 14, 152, 62, 72. So it's going to be 28 off the top of my head. This one, this is the awkward one on the sheet because I'll be honest, you can't really, because it's 64, that's only 4 degrees off being an equilateral triangle, isn't it? 60, 60, 60. It doesn't actually matter if you can't work, oh, is it that one, is it that one? You know that one of them has to be 64. I'm just going to pick that one. It could be that one. You can't really tell on this. But you know one of them is going to be 64 because it's an isosceles. So 6 and 6, it's 12, 128. You can go from there. And the same with this one. So whatever you did on this one, for the 38, you're going to do the same on this one here. Again, you've got 2 angles down here, which are clearly going to be the same. So you've got 26, so 180, take away 26. You could do that in your head, to be fair. 154. So divide that by 2 and you'll get your answer there. Now, the challenge, which some of you may have looked at and had a go at and not be sure of. That's why it's a challenge. But this is a tasty one, and I do like it. What are we on? Ooh, 12 minutes. Ooh. Right. So, I love angle questions. You know I do. You should too, because everything you need is here. All the information you need. First of all, you got yourself a square. Well, it's 180. Well, first of all, you know that's 180. You know you've got a square here. Now I like to fill in I like to fill in everything. Okay. Already, we know we've got 90 here. We know that these 2 here are also going to have to make 90 then. Okay. Can't just guess and say that's 45 and 45 there. Let's move over to our triangle. Right, we've got 34. These 2 lines, remember, tell me that these 2 sides are the same, which means these 2 angles are the same. So these 2 angles are going to be the same. Now, hang on, we've just done this. If we've got 34, and we've got an isosceles where 2 of these are going to be the same, we've already done this. So, 180 take away 34. 654. 146. We need to share 146 out by these 2 now. So 146 divided by 2. 2's into 1, doesn't go. Let's use the 1 again then. 2's into 14 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. How many 2's in 6? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 3. So you now know that both of these are 73. However, that's still not what we needed. We need A. But hopefully now we've got enough information. We've got 90 and we've got 73. This is just like one of our do nows now. So missing angle 180, you've got 90, you've got 73. What have we got? 63. Well, let's just go to 180. So 17. Add 10 is 63. Add another 7. So A equals 17 degrees. If you got that answer, guys, brilliant. Because I've stolen that from a bit of a year 6, a year 6 challenge. Well, not a year 6 challenge, year 6 question. Okay, which is a challenge for year 5. So well done if you got that. Fantastic. Apologies that was a bit longer, but I thought you might want to go through the answers of those ones today. I don't mind doing that at all. If you want to sit and watch these videos and find the answers, or you're unsure, I'm trying to talk through you as much as possible, as much as I can through just a video, okay? So I hope that helped, guys. Don't forget, ooh, don't know why I clapped there, sorry. Don't forget, if you're stuck with anything, really stuck with anything, move on, or drop me an email and I'll see if I can help. But I think the video is the best way that I can help. But brilliant work, fantastic, and thank you for listening for a little bit longer than usual with that one.